Hey friends, welcome to Flow with River. So, today, what I would like to talk about is how to remove blood from fabric. So, I discovered this again, I made a decision that I did not want to have my own children, but the female body and how we can make babies and deliver babies just kind of blows my scientific mind. I got my certification in to be a doula, which is it's someone who helps women birth like a midwife does. But instead of like the technical, like I don't know how to stitch people and that kind of depth, what we do is learn how to support women. We have the knowledge of what the midwives do, so we can share that with the woman who's going to be having a baby. And it was an amazing experience. I helped deliver a couple that I did not know. And they did a home birth with a tub. And then I also had the privilege of being able to be there when my nephew was born. And it was amazing. And I just got to say, women are so amazingly powerful. But that's a different story. My, the, I discovered the way to remove blood from fabrics because of that experience, which kind of blew my mind that this is not common knowledge, especially for women as we bleed every month. And we all know that leaks happen. You know, you start your cycle in the middle of the night, all of a sudden your sheets have blood all over them. So there's just a lot of things that can go awry. Plus, like anytime we hurt ourselves, cut ourselves, like how many times have you ruined like your favorite piece of clothing because it had blood on it? So it's super simple. Hydrogen peroxide. So you know when you have a cut and you put hydrogen peroxide on it and it bubbles and it's like getting the infection out. It does the same thing with fabric. So if you have blood, I'll just give you an example of what I do because when I had fibroids, I bled like so heavy and I would often bleed out, is what I like to call it. So, say you have a pair of jeans, right? And you have blood all over it because it overflowed. So, what I do is it's best if you can get it, the fresher, the better. It can be, have sat for a day or plus, but I do know that the earlier you can get it, the better the result is. So I get hydrogen peroxide and you put it on one side and you'll see it totally bubble. It's like it'll turn all white, like it's lifting it. And if it bled through to the other side, I'll flip it and I'll do the same thing. I'll put hydrogen peroxide on the other side. And if it's a light bleed, if it's just like a cut or, you have a little bit of blood, just toss it in the washing machine and it'll pull it all out. Now, I have had serious blood stains where after it bubbles on one side and the other, I'll rinse it in the sink under cold water and then I'll reapply, do it again, just so it removes like a giant chunk of it. And then when it kind of gets down to the bottom, um, I'll toss it in the wash. So I hope that's a helpful tip for you. And please pass it on, especially to women, especially to young girls. I think it's a really, really helpful tool. All right. Have a great